go Celtics. Let's go Celtics. Ba-da, 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 ba-da. White basketball players. Rebecca Lobo, Larry Bird. Bet those are the only ones that you've heard of. Ba-ba-da-ba. Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones. Nitty's got a basketball head. Oh. Why does it hurt when Nitty pees? Why does it hurt when Nitty pees? Nitty has fleas. High $5, Tommy. Nitty's an idiot. He truly is, man. He's like the epitome of somebody who is just some, like, you know how like people go, oh, that's not who you want representing you, or just giving a bad name. I mean, he gives a bad name to men, to fathers, to blacks. He's disgusting. For him to even ever refer to himself as Hebrew, too, it's like, shut your fucking trap over there, you motherfucking skank. I've been doing a lot of research. You know me. That's how it ends up so late, because I get lost in a lot of research. I think that the thing is that when people say, "Oh, the end times are coming," it won't be. It's not that the end times are coming. It's that, first of all, a lot of the videos and stuff are the reports on, the whole Israel and Palestine thing. They go, Israel versus Palestine, Israel versus Palestine. Oh, what about what Israel is doing to Palestine? Oh, free Palestine. What's Israel doing to Palestine? Okay, first of all, Palestine attacked Israel. Okay, Palestine is overrun by Hamas, in my opinion. And if you read, the treaty of, the charter, the Hamas charter from 1988, they clearly state in it that there will be no peace talks with Israel. Their whole intent is to wipe Jews off the face of the earth. That's the devil. The devil wants to wipe Jews off the face of the earth because God has promised that there'll never come a time when Jews are wiped off the face of the earth. Because if Jews are wiped off the face of the earth, then you're all wiped off the face of the earth, because you all come from the same thing. Like, we all have that same DNA in us. So the reason why Israel won't stop fighting, in my opinion, is because then that is like they don't believe, then that eventually God's gonna just come down and pour out his wrath. Because, he's insistent that he won't look upon her without, Israel. The fact that the U.S. is taking such a wishy-washy stance on it and allowing whole, I'm sorry, that whole 9/11 thing, and you're going to talk about it being, where they're from and whom they are and what's going on. And, and yet you've got this Islam, Muslim, whole. Now, I'm just saying that find me a Jewish terrorist group. Is there any? What are you gonna say? Oh, Mossad? Oh, no. Mossad, is that it? Mossad? Is it Mossad? Mossad, right? Mossad? No, no. They're not a terrorist group. They're your worst nightmare if you fuck with them. In my opinion, I feel like I don't know. I'm listening to TH, and she keeps talking. She's been talking smack about me again, and I'm like, wait a minute, bitch. She's even going around saying I live in Section 8 housing. I don't fucking live in Section 8 housing. You fucking scamming skank. Not that there's anything wrong with Section 8 housing, but there's something wrong with your lying trap. You fucking bitch. Disclaimer, I don't own all of the audio contained within this video, but I'm using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines, altered in speed, commentary purposes only.
Hold on for me, like I'm holding on for you. D-City Papa at the door. Who? I said, Papa at the door.
Papa at the door.
Favorite position.
Favorite position. Papa at the door. Favorite position.
Don't ask no questions. From the back door.
Oh, God.
And
P-E-D-O. That's what you are. You motherfucking sick motherfucker.
you already know
That he's a fucking pedo. You already know. Someone should call the popo on this motherfucking pedo.
it's Nitty, baby. Nitty, D-City, straight gritty, no pity. You already see how I get it. Stay beautiful, do you? And keep on coming through, rocking with your brother Frank Nitty, man, over here in the D-City.
Fucking Chlamydia-filled motherfucker.
Y'all got me smiling. Y'all got me cheesing. Real talk. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time, dog. Subscribe.
Shut the fuck up, you loser. Go to school. I don't know who the fuck.
I'm going to the dispensary to get me some herbs. And this young cat and his elderly mama, right?
Trigger warning. Fucking. Sure. God, you don't even know what I'm thinking right now, but yeah.
The mama older than me. And this young cat.
So this motherfucker almost knocks the mother over. And the guy, the son, says something to this disrespectful piece of shit walking our earth. And this motherfucker talks like this. I'm willing to bet the guy was white.
He's pretty big, man. He's pretty big. But I'm walking fast because, I got places to go and places to be. So
Yeah, jail.
I'm not trying to hold up and spend any more time I have to in that dispensary than what I have to, dog. So I'm walking pretty fast to the door. They getting out their car, walking through the parking lot. This fool had the nerve to tell me. I almost ran him and his mama off.
I'm sure he didn't just say that to you for no reason, because you're acknowledging that you were like a bull in a china shop.
Off the parking lot, I almost bumped into him and his mama. Like he was really trying to start something with me, dog. So I'm thinking like, okay, here go a 20-year-old buffoon, big buffoon.
It's buffoon.
Buffoon. Anyway, here go a 20-year-old
baboon.
You're foolish, dog. He got an elderly mama, right? So I'm like, I'm sure his elderly mama finna check him for trying to,
perhaps you should have acted like a fucking adult, you fucking skank.
Disrespecting an elderly man.
Fuck off. Because he cares about his mother, you fucking dirtbag skank.
Did nothing to his ass. Do you know that mama ain't say shit? You know she ain't say shit? She was gonna let him have.
I bet your mama ain't saying shit either. Look how you were raised, you fucking skank.
Let him
raised to not take care of your kids. Dirtbag.
Check me as though if I was beneath him or a little boy or some type of junkie on the street. I'm like, man, motherfuckers got it confused. Because I'm just gonna keep it real.
Hi, Mary.
Dog. Oh, man, I ain't gonna even say it, man. But yeah, motherfuckers got it confused, dog. I was like, man, soon as this big ass motherfucking dummy make a move on my butt. Soon as this crash dummy make a move on my butt. Man. I was gonna go art and crafts on his.
You were gonna go arts and crafts on his butt? Because what'd you do? Did you what did you do? Why didn't you fucking be honest? You did something. You're acknowledging the fact that you were running to the dispensary, probably knocking people over, not holding open the door, not saying excuse me, just thinking you're an entitled motherfucking skank. Be nice if you did a couple of arts and crafts with your kids, you fucking skank. You ever hear of summer camp? They do arts and crafts there, you fucking skank. You ever hear of that, skank? You need to know yourself, buddy.
It was gonna be a fucked up sight to see. I'm like, man, I don't even understand, man, why people keep on thinking that's cool to disrespect an elderly man. Thinking that's
but you could disrespect the elderly woman, you fucking skank.
You know, that you can treat every person the same. You can't. You don't know how somebody's gonna react. You don't know how somebody.
Then perhaps you shouldn't be out on the street.
You don't know what somebody got. You don't know if you can handle a motherfucker, dog. Don't let your size
Don't let your size. Don't let your size. Don't let your size. Don't let your size. Shut the fuck up and learn how to speak.
You know, don't let your size confuse your butt to think that, you know, you can't get it the way somebody else can get it, dog.
All this because you knocked over almost an elderly woman. And like any good son, he said something to you, and you couldn't have just said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." Who raised you? Some dirtbag tramp?
So I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't even try to even, you know, have a long conversation with nobody no more. And I like talking to people, though. I like talking to people, but I gotta keep it moving at the same time, you know.
Hello, Rainbow. We're just listening to Nitty threaten somebody's elderly mother. He's a disgusting fuck.
I keep it moving at the same time. I can't just keep
Trigger warning, because I get really pissed off in this.
you know, hold my, you know, slow my pace up, just to have a foolish conversation with somebody that's trying to get underneath my skin.
No. You almost knocked her over, you fucking skank.
You're trying to rub me the wrong way, man.
Nobody's rubbing you at all unless it's with fucking calamine lotion.
No, I don't. I don't know what they're going through mentally, and they don't know what I'm going through mentally. That's all I'm saying. I ain't the one.
I'm gonna guess brain loss, syphilis.
I ain't the one. You know, everybody got these guns, and they think that because you ain't got no gun on your holster,
Buddy, you had guns and knives hidden in the grass. You were more concerned about bullshit in your life. You're fucking gross. He is gross, isn't he?
ain't got one. I ain't the one. So don't fuck with me, and you won't get done in, dog. So I don't know what somebody thinking, but I don't live out my 20s. I don't live out my 30s. I don't live out my 40s. I'm trying to get out of my 50s.
You're out of your 50s, trust and believe. I think he's talking about his IQ.
But if I can't
If he's
get out
talking about his IQ, he's not out of his 50s.
my 50s, I already done lived. So you think I'm really gonna let a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old take me out? Hell fucking no, I ain't.
All because you couldn't just say, "Excuse me"?
I ain't gonna let no 20-year-old, 30-year-old take me out. Soon as I feel
So you don't have any respect for his elderly mother. You're doing all this shit. You're such a fucking atrocity.
pressure, soon as I feel like somebody trying to intimidate me,
Somebody should have slapped your mother for having you. It's my opinion.
that's your ass.
That's your ass. That's your ass. That's your ass. Ugh.
I'm not gonna let no 20 or 30-year-old disrespect me, dog. But we didn't do that when we was young.
We didn't do that.
We didn't do that when we was young.
We didn't do that when we were young.
It's on these parents, dog. It's on these parents.
Obviously, you fucking did. You're one of the most disrespectful pieces of shit I've ever seen.
It's only single mothers. It's only single mothers that allow
You're a
their
single
kids
mother.
to do exactly what the fuck they want, man.
Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking dick sucker.
That's what it is. They can't control their sons. So they want everybody else to catch it like they catching it, dog. No, that's what it is. I'm telling you, they got the game fucked up. You know, I go art and craft on your ass, dog.
I go art and craft on your ass, bro. Shut the fuck up. It's arts and crafts, okay? Not art and craft. And that's not what arts and crafts means. That's something you do at fucking summer school or like something people do to calm down. It's not a term of fucking violence, you fucking skank. Something you should be doing with your kid, you fucking skank. Nasty ass pig.
I know a lot of people ain't making it through their 20s. What the fuck? I live in the hood, man. I live in the hood. I know a lot of people ain't making it in their 20s.
No, you fucking don't, you lying skank.
That ain't got nothing to do with this. The hood. This the hood, man. It's real life, man. This ain't no
Everything's real life, you fucking loser. You fucking lives at the hood. Fucking weirdo.
pretend. I ain't here to pretend or fake it for nobody. You know, I ain't no tough guy, but I ain't no pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no tough guy, but I ain't no pussy. So don't get it confused. All I see is these mothers not doing their job.
Fuck off, loser.
You're not doing your job. You're not doing your job, loser.
What they didn't motherfucking check. And you got the Rio, he gonna get his ass stretched the fuck out, dog.
There he goes, talking about his real desire. Nitty likes it in the back door. Who's at the door? His favorite position. That's what he said. That's what he said. Of course, because you won't come out of the closet. You fucking nasty fucker. Nasty fucker.
Don't make you the man. You got the game.
You don't even know if he had a gun, buddy. All because you, what, didn't hold the door for his elderly mother, or you what, fucking walked by and went to slam the door on her leg? What did you do, loser? The way you talk is gross.
Everybody know what you got in your damn duffel bag. Everybody know what you got in your school and your book bag.
Yeah, he's got a fucking book bag. Shut your fucking trap.
You're a grown ass man. Everybody know what the fuck going on. I ain't stupid.
No, you are stupid.
I used to walk around like that back in the days when I used to sell motherfucking rocks and shit.
See what I mean? Detriment to society, skank.
You need to be put in jail.
Walk around with a sword on motherfucking punk.
You need to be put in jail.
Put in jail.
Broke down. They ain't doing nothing that ain't nobody else doing, dog. They ain't doing nothing that nobody else didn't do. I used to walk around with a sword on pump.
Why?
Broke down in my little carrier bed, dog. They ain't doing nothing nobody else ain't did. They got the game.
Good parenting. Good parenting, buddy. So you're gonna blame his actions on a single mother, but you're saying you are the same. So what was it? Was it your single mother? Or maybe your double parents that are just fucking assholes that didn't raise you right?
Stressed out. I ain't gonna give nobody no chance.
Look, see? Talking about somebody being stretched out. This motherfucker is something, man.
Not when you threaten my life. You threaten my life?
He didn't threaten your life, fuck turd. He defended his older mother that you almost knocked down, you fucking loser.
Man, I gotta handle that before you get out of pocket, dog.
Before he gets out of pocket? I think you are a pocket. You need to get fucking put in jail.
I don't need too many warnings. My warning is when you step over the line and keep on talking to me. It's going, motherfucker, I ain't shit.
You aren't shit. No, you are shit. But you aren't shit that matters.
That's when you gonna get it. That's when you gonna get it. Now, I don't need to get hit. I don't need nobody to step to me close. Let them step to somebody that's not my All right, let them step to somebody that's not my color, and watch they get handled. Watch they get handled.
What are you talking about, your color? Let them step to somebody that's not your color? What the fuck are you talking about, loser? So obviously this elderly lady and her son were white, and he was rude to them.
Wash your hand up. Wash your hand up.
If somebody out of my race can feel in fear, can feel pressure, can feel like their life in danger, and I deal with this shit every day, man.
Somebody out of your race can feel. What does this have to do with race? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding this.
You think that going 60, I'm really gonna sit up here and not use the fact that somebody's 30, 20 years younger than me?
Just was telling you, hey, you almost knocked my mom over because you're a fucking loser?
Threatening my life?
You didn't threaten your fucking life, loser.
Oh, the same motherfucker, the same law. I'm not gonna let these young kids get out on me, dog. Just because they done gave all these kids guns, so they think they're in charge of all the elders now, dog. They think they're in charge of all the elders. That don't make no sense. Like I said, we got more mass killers, and the summer ain't even hit yet. We got more mass killers than any time in our history.
You just said you had a gun. Holy shit.
My kids ain't going to no type of big ass. No,
He's not planning on sending his kids to school. He doesn't take them to parades. This
going to no open damn. We ain't going to no open
because he doesn't want them telling anybody what he's doing to them, in my opinion.
Festivals. What else, man?
How sad is this? How sad is what you're hearing here? How sad is this? Fucking move then, you fucking loser. What the fuck is wrong with those kids? I swear to you, I'm not one for the system. I'm really not. But in this case, I really do think those kids would have a better chance.
No parades. We ain't going to none of that shit that my parents took me to back when I was a kid.
So it wasn't single parenting that's the problem, evidently, because look at yourself, you fucking skank.
It ain't them days no more, man. It ain't them days no more. How can you feel safe when everybody walking around with guns? How can you feel safe when everybody walking around with guns, dog? And everybody want to solve all the issues with guns. I ain't taking my kids to none of that shit.
We know.
Only place my kids will go is where like sports arenas. You know what I'm saying?
Can you believe that? They need to be fucking given a better opportunity, in my opinion.
Where we know they're checking for guns at the door. Wow. That's the only place my kids and me gonna go. Places like that, dog, where there's a bunch of people anyway, where they're checking for guns at the door. Them open carnivals, them open festivals, no, none of that shit, dog. I don't trust it.
I think they're probably more in danger around you.
Don't even take one fool to motherfucking act like they got no screw.
And he'll like that too, Rainbow. He'll probably have a fucking special site up for it. Fucking nasty fucker. Turning them out, in my opinion.
And let that shit go. And then you got 6 to 20, 30, 40 people, you know what I'm saying? Coming up toe tag. No, dog. I'm not gonna play myself that short. I'm not gonna put my kids' life in danger as though if we back in the days where people really gave a damn.
It's because of somebody like you, Nitty.
Don't give a damn no more. They don't care. They know you don't need no damn assault weapon, man.
Dude, look at, you've gone on for 9 minutes about a guy who just said to you, you just almost knocked my mother down.
Oh, here, dog. Fuck you need an assault weapon for?
You need to get put in jail.
Yeah, you ain't in no damn military. There ain't no war going on. But this is the way the government want to control the population. This is the way the government want to control the population. People ain't kicking the bucket fast enough. So this is the way they want to control.
Motherfucker had a gun hidden out in the high grass.
The population. They want to give everybody guns. Go handle your problem with a gun. I can't even risk my kid's life, man. Acting like it
He ain't sending them to school. This motherfucking skank.
didn't happen. They're acting like it can't happen to us. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. You know, in the hood, man, you put your life in danger every day just going outside. But
Yeah,
at the same time,
because of somebody like you.
like I said, you try to keep it moving, man. You try to keep it moving. So, you don't have no incidents. You know what I'm saying? You try to keep it moving. A to B, back to A. You don't try to sit around and see what C doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to sit around and see what C doing. Hey, I got business to take care of. A to B, back to A.
That is corny.
I don't know, man. Did I talk y'all heads off long enough? I had to keep it going for at least an hour, dog. For everybody who had came around, man, and like my content, dog, like kicking with a brother for a minute, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, keep on rocking with your brother Frank Nitty, 2 T's like 2 titties.
gross.
Man, what's so sad? These kids killing kids, but like I said, I ain't gonna let them take my ass out, man. I ain't gonna let them take my ass out. Not even my own kids. You understand? Not even my own kids. If I got a problem with my own kids, then they grown people, man, whatever. You know, they can get their ass motherfucking up.
Wow.
They can get their ass motherfucking ghost too. You can get the fuck on as well, man.
Wow. Gotta wonder if he's not the one who how did his other kid die? How did they die? Really? How did that? It was a girl. How did she die?
I'm not dealing with nobody that's disrespecting my ass. You want to disrespect
Because
me?
I know he pushed her down when she was having her period, and fucking she needed tampons, and the motherfucker was blocking her, and she wanted to go and get, and he pushed her down so badly that she called her mother to come get her. Before, I think, I don't know if that's the same one, but
Go, man. You gotta go. That's all that is, dog. If I gotta sleep with my door locked, my mother ain't never had to sleep with her door locked. You know what I'm saying? Her door stayed open for her kids. There was nothing but love in her
but you got your door locked.
house, man. If I gotta sleep with my door locked, you gotta go. Period, dog. I think that's enough. I think that's enough, man. But anyway, dog, y'all get the gist. Y'all already see, man, what's popping out here, man. It was a rainy night. I'm gonna lay my butt down. Get me some Z's.
This guy is, huh?
I hope everybody else have a peaceful night as well, man. I enjoy kicking it with y'all. I enjoy coming through, you know, giving y'all some content. You know, because understand, I've been around for 4 years. I ain't new to this game, and I'm not even looking for nobody to hang with me if you don't want to, man. You know what I'm saying? I know I put out good content. I know I put out good content.
You don't. You don't put out good content.
And I'm trying to be a better content creator every single day, dog. So I'm on the grind. I'm on the grind, and I stay hungry. You know, I believe in myself. I don't think God or my mama want me to do anything less. I believe in myself, dog. And so I'm going hard for mine. I hope you're doing the same for yours. Real talk. No, your mama probably a transgender, though. Your mama probably
Hey, your mama.
got a leg and a coochie food. You know what I'm saying? But however that works, is that a morphodite or some shit like that? But whatever. However that works
Hermaphrodite, like you are.
for you, dog. Keep that shit pushing, all right? I don't care what you think about me, dog. Why would I care about what you think about me? Once again, we got another fool riding my nuts late night. What kind of cornballs they got out here in the world today, dog?
You.
I told you they gave all these fools guns. They feel like they somebody. They gotta come on YouTube
Why would you need a gun to go on YouTube?
2, 3 in the morning just to talk shit. Like somebody else really give a damn. I don't give a damn about your ass. I don't care what you think about me, bitch.
A fucking loser. He should have been sterilized.
Your mama got a third leg.
Your mama got a third leg too.
Your mama got a third leg. She's sucking it right now in heaven.
Go ahead and get your life. You ain't even
Sorry,
got
I
time.
said trigger warning. I just hate this fucking piece of shit. So after he said he was gonna piss on my grave and shit, I don't give a fuck about him.
People come over here, kick it with you, and fade with you, parlay with you. You know what I'm saying? Kick back, motherfucking, kick their shoes off and button their damn belt and relax. Take a motherfucking little chill pill with you, fool. No, they don't, because you're a cornball. You're a goofball. You know what I'm saying? You're a clown.
No, you are.
Yeah, you is young. You should be in some coochie right now. You should be in some coochie. You should be in some wet ass coochie right now.
fucking gross, man. That's what he was calling his baby when he was fucking changing her diaper for 12 minutes. That's what he was saying about his baby.
What you doing? You rag my niggy, musty, salty, stink ass balls. Yeah.
Fucking gross. He should not be a human being at all.
Late night, dog. we know what you like. Come out the closet, bitch. Come out the closet. It's all right.
Why? There's no way a court gave him. Why didn't those cops fucking take those kids from him when they saw the condition of the Campbell building?
I'm with this quick. Shut the fuck up, you fucking nutcase motherfucker.
I'm a real man, fool. Just the fact that you
He stinks. That makes him a real man.
entertained and like the way I swing my Johnsons, man.
Nobody does.
You don't have a Johnson. You fucking pussy having skank.
Everybody hates you, you fucking asswipe. Loser. Loser.
And I like you looking up.
Loser.
He's talking about how he MOLES his little kids now, in my opinion.
Of course he did. Why don't you call him?
You know so you can do a good job. All right, boy?
Ugh.
Humming on my nuts. And put your eyes so I can see them, fool.
Listen to him talking about
You know he says that to his kids, in my opinion. He's a fucking PEDL.
molesting boys. In my opinion, fucking gross motherfucker.
Huh? Then I'm gonna give you a little blast from the past. I know you swallow, right? You swallow, right?
Fucking
Dirtbag.
wife.
You ain't no spitter, is you, bitch?
Fucking loser.
Clown on me, bitch. You thought you
I'm a low life disgrace. Fucking loser.
was on my level?
Who the fuck wants to be on your level?
Nobody could be on my level. I'm the lowest.
You really get muff and get out on me? I just skeeted on you, bitch. I just skeeted on you.
Skeeted?
What's that even mean?
The fuck are you talking about?
Low life.
Fucking lice-ridden fuck.
Ignorant fuck.
Hell yeah, I'm trying to give you every damn disease in the book.
Of course, because you've got every damn disease in
Yeah, he's got every damn disease in the book. He said it.
the book, you fucking parasitical punk.
Why would I give a damn about you, you funky, disgusting, late night riding somebody's balls? Don't even know who you're talking to. That's how much motherfucker. That's how hard up you is, dog. That's
How hard up you are, loser.
hard up you is for some damn attention. Don't even know who you're talking to. You just like the fact I'm giving you some damn attention.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it's attention from a loser.
If you say loser.
Oh, at least I'm white. That supposed to mean something. I'm telling you, man. Let's get real. Since we want to get racist, let's get racist.
No, buddy, you were already being racist, cocksucker.
Who got the biggest dick?
Not you.
Not you. Who's got the most STDs? You?
Your white ass or my black ass?
Who's got the most scabs on their dick? You? Who's got the most venereal warts? You?
More of who's women's? Who fucks more of who's women's?
What's the color that most prostitutes say they won't deal with? Black men's? Is it black men's? Because they beat them up and then take the money back?
Your white ass or my black ass?
I know, right? That's why I said trigger warning. Yeah, he's disgusting, isn't he? Maybe are you behind in the audio? He's so gross. It gets worse too, man. So gross.
Whose black ass has more zits on it?
Let's keep it real. You want to go there, right?
No, really. Let's go there, motherfucker. Who's got more lice? Your black ass?
Who takes over whose whole damn world?
Okay, so you don't need to go around protesting and shit then, huh? From your mouth, right?
Who leeches off our world? You, motherfucker?
I can't even get on the sports team anymore, bitch. Y'all got a motherfucker.
Fuck off, skank. You can't get on any team. Except you take it up the ass team.
Like y'all love ice skating.
I believe that's called Team Ream.
Who want to be in some cold ass weather? on some cold ass ice just to make a living. You can't
Who gives a fuck?
play no basketball no more because of us. You can't.
We can't play basketball anymore because of them? Really?
Because of us? Shut the fuck up, you fucking 4'11" punk motherfucker. You can't jump. You know why? Because you got gout in your fucking nasty ass fucking scab legs and your fucking nasty motherfucking shit. All you can fucking do is play Nerf ball with your little kids, and fucking even then, they let you win, you motherfucking skank, motherfucker, zit infested fuck.
Play no football no more because of us. You can't do a damn thing because black people around, bitch. And that's why you piss. That's why you piss.
I'm gonna play that for every fucking black girl going right now.
That's why he thought you were saying something, saying I'm white. What the fuck that mean? That you got a little.
Well, what do you need? What do you need to know? Well, what are you saying? Because you're black, you got a fucking bad attitude? Is that what you're trying to say, fucker?
Dealing? That you can't please your own damn women's? That you a cockholder?
Buddy, you have no interest in women. You like it up the ass, and you know it, fucker. You wouldn't care.
Like so, Rainbow.
They had a little dick or not. You love it. The smaller, the better, according to you.
That you like being in the corner watching a grown ass man stroke your bitch? What you saying?
You ain't doing that. You ain't doing that to nobody.
Because I don't get it with the racism, fool. Grow up, man.
You got racism, cocksucker. You do.
You grow up.
All right, go jack off, dog. Do something that's gonna help you out, man. Get that stress off your back. Go pay for a crackhead to motherfucker handle their biz, all right? Because apparently your
Like your mother?
girlfriend, your wife, or whoever, or your boyfriend, your transgender friend, whatever going on with you, dog, ain't doing it for your butt. You ain't.
So gross. So gross. So gross.
Says the man who talks about baby fresh cootie.
Disgusting pig.
You a crackhead. Go ahead and come up with them $5 and let that crackhead handle that business for you, dog.
That's what you did, buddy.
Because I ain't finna get you off, all right? I ain't finna get you off, dog. But you definitely get me off.
Of course.
Yeah, you definitely
Of course.
got me skeet and got a nice hard on.
Ugh. See how you are? You're sick. You're sick.
Fucking clown. You're a dummy. You're a dressed up mummy. You're a crash dummy. All right? You're a crash dummy, fool.
You scummy. You live in the slummy. And you're a bummy.
A dressed up mummy.
So much
Fucking clown. Dressed up clown, dog. Can't see me, boy. You ain't on my level, dog. You'll never be on my level. You're a nerd.
weirdo. Loser. So I was reading this in the Bible, sorry. Zephaniah. The word of the Lord which came to Zephaniah. And then they go through the lineage. By taking away, I will make an end, and I will utterly consume and sweep away all things from the face of the earth, says the Lord. I will consume and sweep away man and beast. I will consume and sweep away the birds of the air and the fish of the sea. I will overthrow the stumbling blocks, the idols with which the wicked worshippers, and I will cut off mankind from the face of the earth, says the Lord. I will also stretch my hand over Judah and over all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and I will cut off the remnant of Baal from this place, and the name of the idol priests with the false priests, and those who worship the starry hosts of the heavens upon their housetops, and those who pretend to worship the Lord and swear by him, and yet swear by and to the heathen god Molech or Malcham, their idol king, and those who have drawn back from following the Lord, and those who have not sought the Lord, nor inquired of, and required the Lord as their first necessity. Be silent before the Lord God, for the day of the vengeance of the Lord is near. For the Lord has prepared a sacrifice, and he has set apart for in his use those who have accepted his invitation. And on the day of the Lord's sacrifice, I will punish the officials and the king's son. See, so the Lord's sacrifice is not Jesus. The Lord will probably sacrifice something else. Who knows, right? Maybe mankind. I will punish the officials and the king's sons and all who are clothed in lavish foreign apparel instead of the Jewish dress with its reminders to obey God's commandments. In the same day also will I punish all those who leapt swiftly on or over the threshold upon entering houses to steal, who fill their master's house with violence and deceit and fraud. Pay attention, Palestine. And I don't mean the Palestinians, I mean people who wanted to start that. And in that day, says the Lord, there shall be heard the voice of crying from the fish gate in the wall of Jerusalem, and a wailing from the second quarter or lower city, and a great crashing and sound of destruction from the hills. Wail, you inhabitants of the mortar, those located in the hollow part of the city. For all the merchant people, like the people of Canaan, will be silent, entirely destroyed. All those who weighed out silver and were loaded with it will be cut off. And at that time I will search Jerusalem with lamps and punish the men who, like old wine, are thickening and settling on their lees, who say in their hearts, the Lord will not do good, nor will he do evil. And their wealth shall become plunder, and their houses a desolation. Though they build houses, they shall not inhabit them. Though they plant vineyards, they shall not drink the wine from them. The great day of the Lord is near, near and hastening fast. Hark the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man, unable to fight or to flee, will cry then bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of distress and anguish, a day of ruin and devastation, a day of darkness and gloom, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the blast of trumpet and battle cry against the fortified cities and against the high towers and battlements. And I will bring distress upon men, so that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. Their blood shall be poured out like dust, and their flesh like dung. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's indignation. So when they're telling you to pay tithes and give money and all that stuff, remember that. But the whole earth shall be consumed in the fire of his jealous wrath. For a full, yes, a sudden end he will make of all the inhabitants of the earth. Okay? So if anybody thinks this is what's coming, you can blame your friends who attacked Israel. Collect your thoughts, yes, unbend yourself in submission, and see if there is no sense of shame and no consciousness of sin left in you. O shameless nation, not desirous or desired, the time for repentance is speeding by. Therefore, consider before God's decree brings forth the curse upon you, before the time to repent is gone, like the drifting chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord comes upon you. Yes, before the day of the wrath of the Lord comes upon you. See, they're not afraid of God because they think they're doing what, the Hamas decree. You know, seek the Lord, inquire for him, inquire of him, and require him as the foremost necessity of your life. All you humble of the land who have acted in compliance with his revealed will and have kept his commandments, which means to keep fighting. Okay? Because they believe that he will do this. Seek righteousness, seek humility, inquire for them, require them as vital. It may be you will be hidden in the day of the Lord's anger. For here the fate of the Philistines, Gaza shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon shall become a desolation. The people of Ashdod shall be driven out at noonday, and Ekron shall be uprooted. Woe to the inhabitants of the seacoast, the nation of these nations, right? In the Philistine. Is that Palestine? The word of the Lord is against you. O Canaan, land of the Philistines, I will destroy you until no inhabitant is left. This is from the Bible, okay? It's from the Bible. Keep screaming, free Palestine. And the seacoast shall be pastures, with deserted dwelling places and caves for shepherds and folds for flocks. The seacoast shall belong to the remnant of the house of Judah. They shall pasture their flocks upon it. In the houses of deserted Philistine, Ashkelon shall they of Judah. This is one of the more than 25 details of Bible prophecy concerning the land of Palestine that has been literally fulfilled. Probability computers estimate that if a prophecy concerning a person, place, or event has 25 details, there is one chance in more than 33 million of its accidental fulfillment, and such prophecy must be above the possibility of human collusion. 25 details also concerning the betrayal, trial, death, and burial of our Lord were fulfilled. Just saying. For the Lord their God shall visit them for their relief and restore them from captivity. I have heard the taunts of Moab, my people, and magnified themselves and made boasts against their territory. Therefore, as I live, says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Moab shall become like Sodom, and the Ammonites like Gomorrah, a land possessed by nettles and wild vetches and salt pits and perpetual desolation. The remnant of my people shall make prey of them, and what is left of my nation shall possess them. This shall they have for their pride, because they have taunted and boasted against the people of the Lord of the hosts. The Lord will be terrible to them, for he will make lean and famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the isles and coastlands of the nation. You Ethiopians also, you shall be slain by my sword. Hearing this? And the Lord will stretch out his hand against the north and destroy Assyria. Herds shall lie down in the midst of Nineveh, and all the wild beasts of the nations, and of every kind, both the pelican and the hedgehog shall lodge on the upper part of her fallen pillars. The voice of the nesting bird shall sing in the windows. Desolation and drought shall be on the thresholds. This is the joyous and exultant city that dwelt carelessly, feeling so secure that said in her heart, I am, and there is none beside me. What a desolation she has become, a lair for wild beasts, everyone who passes by her. Woe to her that is rebellious and polluted, the oppressing city, Jerusalem. She did not listen to and heed the voice of God. She accepted no correction for instruction. She trusted not the Lord, nor leaned on or was confident in him, but was confident in her own wealth. She drew not near her God, but to the God of Baal. I don't know what that is. What is left of Israel shall not do iniquity or speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. For they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. Sing, O daughters of Zion, shout, O Israel, rejoice, be in high spirits, and glory with all your heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. For then it will be that the Lord has taken away the judgments against you. He has cast out your enemy. The King of Israel, even the Lord himself, is in the midst of you. And after he has come to you, you shall not experience or fear evil anymore. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, fear not, O Zion, let not your hands sink down or be slow and listless. The Lord your God is in the midst of you, a mighty one, a Savior. He will rejoice over you with joy. He will rest in silent satisfaction, and in his love he will be silent and make no mention of past sins or even recall them. He will exult over you with singing. I will gather those belonging to you, those Israelites in captivity, who yearn and grieve for the solemn assembly and the festivals, on whom their exile and inability to attend services at Jerusalem have brought derision, and the reproach of it is a burden. Behold, at that time I will deal with all those who afflict you. I will save the limping ones and gather the outcasts and make them a praise and a name in every land of their shame. At that time I will bring you in. Yes, at that time I will gather you. For I will make you a name and praise among the nations of the earth when I reverse your captivity before your eyes, says the Lord. Just saying. It says in the Bible.
Know Bobble a different way, and I think people don't know Bobbles like that. Bobbles is she's just fucking. Bobbles has the best, you know. And so that's what I'm doing when you hear that quiet at first, but this time it was because my daughter-in-law sent me that video. Here he comes. He's like, wait, come here, just like what I need here. And for a long, long time, I felt like that with you, and somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody tried to help out, but look, it was not gonna. It was not meant to be like that forever because look at us. Yeah. So I think that's the same thing. Yeah, I think that's the same thing for Bobbles. Like,
so Bobbles, who said all that shit about my kid and everybody else's kids and stuff. Melissa, you want to sit here and talk smack?
People can think and do and say whatever, but I was meant to know Bobbles a different way, and I think people don't know Bobbles like that. Bobbles is she's just fucking. Bobbles has the best heart ever. I love her.
She has the best heart when she threatens to get my daughter by the throat. Really?
I always will. And I'm a big person too that believes we all have different experiences with people too. Sometimes people don't mesh, and they don't have.
How about you bring up the fact that Bobbles blamed you, Tiffany, for having the live stream for deceased loved ones and family members?
Sometimes, you
you have a person who, like you will say, I'm not saying it's her, I'm just saying in general, you know, like 10 people will say, man, they are just the kindest, most generous person, and then you got these 5 other people who are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I believe there's more than 10 saying what you fucking talking about.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, so we all have different perspectives and different, not some weird fucking show shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
That's
like,
weird that she even fucking had it. That's weird.
right.
Okay, I had that picture because your buddy Sharon sent it to me.
We shared it with them.
While you had,
pictures of everybody and everything.
while you had that disgusting fucking account in your live stream saying all that nasty sexual shit about my kid. Try again, you cunt. I can pull it all back up if you want.
Thing to use, you know? But not that we like it, but it wasn't weird. It didn't give me them vibes that were like fucking the fuck.
That's a whole,
Weird, like
Why are you talking about me? I apologize for that picture of Zachy was sent to me, and when I was posting up about the Bibles having the fucking live stream for dead relatives, and I hit the pictures that I wanted on the community post, which one was of Bobbles, but the next one was, unfortunately, was the picture Sharon sent, which was a close-up. It wasn't his whole body. I don't know why you're even saying that. It was an accident.
it was creepy as fuck to me, like really creepy to me, you know?
You need to check yourself, bitch.
And I said that too, because she sent someone over here, she sent Kendra over here, to say to me, oh, that was an accident. Okay, I get it, but why?
Why you had that dirty sexual fucking troll thing in there talking about my kid.
Why was the picture in
Because Sharon sent it.
Right, like you don't like me. You're constantly talking about my kids and about me.
Constantly?
She's one of them that actually does.
No.
You're
No. I'm one of them that actually didn't, motherfucker.
fucking lying skank. I don't even talk about you.
Oh, you're not even gonna ask them what they're gonna use it
You're a
for?
fucking weirdo. What are you arguing about old shit for years ago?
Yeah,
You fucking bitch.
Right, like I have
Terrorist
we live in
cunt.
the city, not in the country. I'm not sending my kids to go hang out with their buddies without money. You get what I mean?
Give a fuck about the money you give to your kids. I don't know why you're even fucking trying to rehash old shit, you fucking skank.
Like, you're gonna go be able to sit down and eat, and if I didn't have it, then okay.
I don't care what you do.
Because my shit goes to my kids, not my makeup. You get what I'm saying? That's why I started like doing, you know, up in PR. I feel
Oh,
so
shut up.
do things. But to me, that's to me when you find ways to support your kids, your family, and still be able to do what you love. That's motivation, bitches. Like,
Right.
that's being
Well,
resourceful.
Exactly, yeah. She's like hypocrite though because she knows it. You know, you're saying that to me and
Melissa, shut the fuck up.
calls me all over the
My daughter has beautiful teeth.
internet. If I go in to get a job, they're gonna look this up. Okay, well, we all know you're not gonna get a job. Or
First of all, what are you talking about? You don't know shit about me, you fucking bitch.
you're already showing that, so it's not gonna affect you. But then, yeah, you're right. But you can do that to other people and to their kids. And furthermore, you complain about people doing that to your daughter, ST, but then you can go and upload a minor.
No,
you're lying. Her son, her baby son,
No, I didn't.
your daughter. So that's when I mean, yeah, that's when it's not okay, you know. You need to check yourself.
Right.
Yeah. It's like that's why I don't. Some people like they don't like when certain people, you know, talk about her daughter and that. It's like, yeah, I get that, but I also don't really like say much when they do it because I know stuff like that she.
I don't harass her kids.
It's like, well, it's not. Yeah, it's not her daughter's fault. It's not fair, but it's also like people like your son. It's not his fault either. And she goes. You just said you didn't know.
She just told you that Tandra went in there and said that was an accident. I didn't fucking even know that had happened.
Your fucking terrorist friend is lying. Oh yeah. And then she tries to tell me, well, Shrek didn't do that on my channel. Well, bullshit, are you fucking dumb? You don't know what happens on your channel, you dumb bitch.
No, and I went and looked and saw that she called you a wetback, apologized to you, and You're still talking smack, loser.
Yeah, were you not there? Were you drunk too?
No, I wasn't drunk. I was booted out there because my internet had died. Everybody's not drunk like you, skank.
Right. And that's another thing, like, how dare you say all this stuff about how things affect your channel and this and that, but yet accusing Janelle of having fucking HIV, but you didn't like it when
I never accused Janelle of having HIV. Recently, I heard Mary saying something like that, and I even heard Janelle saying that it was Mary. Why the fuck are you saying that, you fucking lying skank? I never said that about Janelle, you fucking lying bitch.
I never accused Janelle of having HIV. What the fuck are you talking about, you lying fucking skank?
so fuck you. What about Janelle? You know, exactly. Right. She talked about
Fucking.
She talked about all this shit about Sharon posting the picture of Janelle or whatever. But yes.
Fucking bitch.
Of a fucking tattoo she got in jail. Making a joke.
Hitler's no joke. Anti-Semitism isn't a joke, you fucking Muslim bitch. Fucking sitting here fucking wanting to sit there and fucking talk about Jews and Nazi tattoos are jokes.
A joke?
You know, and I'm not saying it's okay or whatever, but she was a kid. You know, she was, didn't even know it was a joke. It wasn't done for a racial purpose. What she does, like, remember that post she put? Oh, that Muslim over there is anti-Semitic. And
that Muslim over there is anti-Semitic? Muslims are anti-Semitic.
Doesn't like us Jews. How are you Jewish? You're not a Jew. You're not Jewish. Why are you?
Oh, so you're not fucking denying your anti-Semitism, cunt. You're denying I'm a Jew. Says the woman who takes her kids to see Santa Claus.
She gets mad when we put our, like, me, I just now, this last week and a half, put my fucking PayPal and Venmo to try to.
I don't give a fuck if you put. I don't care if you put your PayPal or your Venmo. What the fuck are you lying about, you fucking dirty skank?
But she raided it for Christmas. I thought you were Jewish. What about Hanukkah? Well, that.
Why did you go and take gifts from, you know, Santa Claus at the church?
Well, if you remember, somebody said, you are only Jewish when it is convenient for you.
But I'm still against Nazis, always.
Just did you want to talk about the Holocaust?
It's the only
way it's convenient for her. Yep. And she's put her Cash App and all that shit up many times, numerous times. So
I'm allowed to.
She don't even have kids. So she has Section 8 with no kids.
I don't even have Section 8.
I do have a kid, and I don't have Section 8, you lying skank.
I don't live on Section 8. I get food
I don't have
stamps,
Section 8, huh?
Why do you get food stamps? You have a husband who works.
Why the fuck you lying about me?
Every super chat I've ever given her, I never knew she had a racist side like that to her. I just fucking hate that I ever supported her anyway.
I have a racist side, but you're gonna call me only Jewish when it's convenient.
Right, when she allowed that shit with Shrek, I was like, wow, look at this bitch, man. Like, that's really sweet. That really.
You mean when I apologized to you because she called you a wetback and said that I would never say something like that, and then you let the fucking anti-Semite woman block me?
Bother me bad. Like, I hate that I ever did anything for USG ever. Yeah, because.
Actually, you've done lots.
Say it however you want, bitch, but you allow that shit, and I will never hate you the same, bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you think, you fucking loser.
And Laurel, any of these, well, these bitches that I have fallen out with on here, Maddie Kaufman has more morals than any of these people. Do you want me to tell you why, Tiffany? Yep. Because Maddie, let me tell you, Maddie knew my info, okay? Maddie knew all my info because I had sent Maddie money a lot in the wintertime for coffee.
I think it was probably because you were hoping to see her fucking OD, in my opinion.
Like that. Yeah, I got a lot of hate for that shit. Because they'd be like, oh, well, here, you know, she's da-da-da-da. And yeah, I did know that stuff, I did. But I also do know that there was several times she did buy hot coffee with that, because I'd see her.
Bitch, you only have Venmo. Does Maddie even have Venmo?
I watch her. She would do it. I mean, maybe not all the time, but there was a handful of times too that she did my hot cotton. Maddie knew all my info.
How would Maddie know all your info? You're such a lying bitch.
Cocktail did. People, Maddie and Sharon are the addicts, but the one that supposedly doesn't have any crime addiction, that's the one who put it out there. So let me tell you, Maddie has more dignity and
More dignity? That's how you measure dignity?
respect than any of these people do, and she's the one that's worse off. What does that tell you?
That you're a fucking loser?
A lot, and Maddie also doesn't respond to none of this shit either.
You know what I'd like to know, Tiff, is remember you came into this community talking about you were going to help Maddie. She was your friend. She was this. She was that. You're a lying bitch.
She just ignores it all, and that says something. You know what I mean? Well, and people will say, "Oh, well, Maddie doesn't put her time out. She just worried about the drugs." Okay, that may be it, but still, Maddie could have. They're not looking at the picture that Maddie could have people, and she didn't. I'm sorry. That was funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miranda.
Maddie could have what?
Oops, my bad. Wait, what do you mean? Nothing, Melissa. I sent you. I swear I sent her the link. That was funny, though.
Yeah.
You know that she funny, girl. You should be such a beautiful tip, random. Yeah, random. Instead of just randomly coming in here. Did you like that? Right. You should be random about my damn self, too. Like, I'm this big liar, this big coming in here. Did you like that? Right. You should be randomly dumb. Yeah. It's a lot to me. You know what? And I used to say that all the time about my damn self, too. Like, I'm this big liar, this big hateful person, but I never did that to anybody else, You've never did that to anybody. There are
never do what? What are you talking about, liar?
some people that do it, and then others that, will laugh about it.
You lied and said you're on hospice. You had 6 months left to live.
Or whatever, but I don't think it should be done to anybody. Right. And the other day I was thinking about this, and I totally
I don't believe that you were thinking. I think you're a liar. I thought we'd go back a little bit and we'll take a look at that pity nitty.
What day you want to be out? I'm not getting out there. All you do is put me out. I got no way. She left like 2 months ago.
You know that little kid wants nothing more than to leave with those nice people.
I was dealing with this all by myself. I told this man, just give me a moment. You want to give me a moment? This was not his fault. Look, they told me, this is what my lawyer told me, sir. She told me they're going to put.
Dude, you knew that you needed to be out, but why you would even be there is unbelievable.
On my door. I don't even know. But she told they going to put on my door to let me know what day I need to be out in the last day.
He already took the $2,000.
A couple days ago. Several, I don't know, it's different people all the time.
I don't understand why these authorities failed those little kids like that.
Ain't nothing said I'm going to be out today. I tried to tell them to I ain't the same.
They didn't even ask where the little kids were going, where the dog was going. All they gave a shit about was that shitty ass building.
Papers. I got the same papers.
Poor baby.
Yes. We got denied. I'm telling you what my attorney told me. This is what my attorney told me.
What a fucking idiot.
She told me, my court attorney. I said, man, I think they do it like they put people out on roofers and stuff. She said, no, they better put a ring on your door to let you know exactly what day you need to be out here. I didn't know these things. They didn't do nothing.
I can't believe these authorities failed that dog and those two little girls. See, she's going, bye bye, dad. Bye bye, dad. She's dying to leave with them. What a shame. How could they have let this motherfucker leave with those two babies and that dog? What a shame. And that baby's there the whole time. They should have called CPS ASAP and removed those babies from him. And that dog.
That baby wants to leave.
What baby wants to live in that? There was nowhere for them to have food or clean. Everything was in the dirt. What baby would want to live there? And what kind of officers think that was okay? But the fucker knew enough to hide his gun outside in the grass. Yeah, I can't believe they allowed him to leave with those kids in that fuck. If that had been a white woman with kids, they'd have taken him. They'd have taken him. The way that apartment was, I don't care what color somebody was, those kids should have been taken.
Make sure there's no kids going to grab off that bed. Hold on, man. I did all my stuff. Okay, what else you need? All my stuff.
He didn't give a fuck about those babies. Who the fuck's gonna steal your garbage, buddy? Nah, I don't mean to sound anything, but she sounds like a black lady. Did you just give him a break with those kids because you're black? I mean, did those white cops give him a break because they thought, you know, oh, he's filming, we'll be harassed? What about those kids though? Who talks for them? They were living in fucking disgust, and you guys know it. How disgusting. How fucking grotesque are these cops that they did nothing? They didn't ask what those kids were eating. Nothing. There was nothing they could have been eating there. It was disgusting. I can't believe they didn't take them. What do you mean you got everybody, you fucking loser? Disgusting pig.
Outside his apartment, though.
Okay, so now that recording that you heard was on in September, okay? This recording here is July of the same year. He did know he had to move. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the same day when they're moving, but I go back to it.
No, I'm not. I'm finna go up into my family, my people house, and then watch my kids so I can take care of my business. Yes, I am. What's wrong with y'all? I understand.
Disgusting.
I'm not out yet. All my stuff ain't out. I'm not out. I'm not out. You're gonna have two choices. I don't see that one like that. You want to go to jail, and then your kids go to foster care.
That's what should have happened, in my opinion.
Going through all that. Yeah. Sure. Come on, baby. Which way you want? Come on. We're not gonna tolerate this no more. And you can take your picture and get my picture. What's that gonna prove? It's gonna prove.
What it proves, buddy, is that you dropped the ball on 2 babies and a dog living in a situation where you fucking know that if that person was white, you would have taken those kids, and that's a fact.
You never took care of business like you're supposed to take care of. I do take care of. No, you did. My kid's good. Huh? My kid's good.
Why aren't they opening up the fucking refrigerator there? Why aren't they calling? Why aren't they? Why? Shut the fuck up, loser. No, you aren't. You fucking loser. Lots of people have kids and they're by themselves. You're a fucking disgrace, buddy. You're a fucking disgrace. This whole time he had another apartment, by the way. Where is that dog? Listen to him. He's dying for something to happen so he can fucking just... he's such a loser. What a loser. Now, who was he in the truck with when they left that dog chained up somewhere and drove away, and the dog was like out there in the rain or something? Was that Mosaic's husband that he was with? Because that was good looking out. Like, good looking out. Why did they not ask what he was feeding those kids? They had been waiting for you to put shoes and clothes on those kids for a while, motherfucker. You probably don't have any. They probably don't have any clothes. Disgusting kids. This guy's arguing about, he's arguing about leaving a garbage dump. Now, white people, let's not forget what this guy said. Because of people like him, we can't play sports anymore. Because of people like him, white women are getting fucked by them while the white man watches in the corner. Because of people like him, our world is getting taken over, you know, because of people like him, you know, that's what he said, remember? Now, but here he was begging for those white women's helps.
I need help. I need help, y'all.
Why? Why? I thought you were taking over the world. I thought you were playing sports and shit. Fucking everybody.
Please help me. Please help me, y'all.
What a fucking loser.
I need help.
I need help. Please help me, all you white people. Please. Please, white people. You can send it to my P.O. box, even though I lied here and said I had an address, but I have a P.O. box. Blah, blah, blah.
I need help, y'all.
Why? Why? What are you saying? You're getting it up the ass? Well, you like it up the ass, remember?
I need help.
What? So you need help for people to swing on your salty, musky Johnson? You need help, but you want us all to not worry about your kids, or you want to blame everybody about your kids? You want to blame everybody? You want to brag about? Fuck off, skank.
I'm fucked up. Please, y'all, I need help.
Remember, white people, we can't play sports anymore because of him. We can't live in our world anymore. We can't go anywhere anymore because, according to him, it's because of black people. We can't get our white women's anymore because they're being fucked by people like him. That's his words. Those are his words.
I need help, y'all. They're putting us off. I need help.
Loser.
My lawyer lied to me.
Shut up,
She
loser.
ain't shit. I need help, y'all.
I need help, y'all. All you white
I need
people.
help.
All you white people that can't play sports anymore and that want to ice skate like idiots. I need help. You crash test dummies. Come on, I need help.
Please, y'all. I'm fucked up. It ain't gonna be alright, running through my stuff. I got a lot of stuff, bro. It ain't gonna be alright. I got a lot of stuff in there, bro.
Hello, Keith. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Hello.
I got a lot of valuable shit in there, man.
Valuable shit. It was garbage, buddy. 36 bags of dirty diapers.
I won't even write, man. I won't even. This woman won't give me my dog. She'll get my shit. Anybody that can help, it ain't nothing but some damn animals.
Ain't nothing but some damn animals. They're not animals. They're called bed bugs and roaches. And you want to bring them to your new apartment.
Ain't nothing but some vicious ass, motherfucking backstabbing, just dirty, man. Y'all see the way the cops treated me? Y'all see the way the cops treated me?
No, I heard what you said about white people though recently.
Trying to say I was a bad parent. I'm up in here with two damn babies.
Two damn babies. Do you know that there's been people who have actually said I'm a bad parent? I've referred to my kid as my kid. But this guy, he's great. He's a good parent. When he was, or in my opinion, Mo Ellie Esting his kids for 12 minutes on live. Izzy, that great skank that she is, the Haggis hag, made up some game that fathers play with their female babies when they're changing their diapers for 12 minutes called the butt muncher monster. There's no such thing, Izzy, unless your husband was a weirdo like Izzy. I'm sorry, Nitty.
You know, but y'all see what's going on. I want to. It's all about money. The cops work for them. Please help us, man. We're fucked up right now.
It's nice to see you, Keith. How have you been? Let's just listen to what he was saying just a couple of days ago about white people, shall we? I'm just saying, let's just see what he was saying a couple of days ago about white people. Isn't that, you know?
I'm going to the dispensary. At least I'm white. That probably means something. I'm telling you, man, let's get real. Since we want to get racist, let's get racist. Who got the biggest dick?
Not you. Who's got the most STDs? You?
Your white ass or my black ass?
Who's got the most scabs on their dick? You? Who's got the most venereal warts? You?
More of whose women's? Who fucks more of whose women's?
This is the same guy who was pleading to the white women that were watching his channel when he was faking being kicked out of his garbage dump, but bed bug, cockroach infested apartment, pleading for help from the people he's talking to 2 days ago, like this. Well, that's good to see. Good, nice to see, Keith.
What's the color that most prostitutes say they won't deal with? Black men's? Is it black men's? Because they beat them up and then take the money back?
And I've heard that from more prostitutes in these interviews, not like firsthand.
Your white ass or my black ass?
Whose black ass has more zits on it?
Let's keep it real. You want to go there, right?
No, really. Let's go there, motherfucker. Who's got more lice? Your black ass?
Who takes over whose whole damn world?
Who leeches off our world?
Now, the guy was lying while he was being kicked out of that disgusting apartment. And
I'm not out there. All my stuff. Did you get my stuff?
Everybody, he needs help. He needs help, everybody. He's taking over the world, but he needs help.
I need help, y'all. They're putting us off. I need help.
Why? You're taking over the world. We can't even play sports anymore, according to you.
My lawyer lied to me. She ain't shit. I need help, y'all.
No, you don't. You're taking over the world. No, you're fucking all the white women's, buddy.
Please, y'all. I'm fucked up. It ain't gonna be alright, running through my stuff. I got a lot of stuff, bro.
You got a lot of garbage full of roaches and bed bugs.
It ain't gonna be alright. I got a lot of stuff in there, bro. I got a lot of valuable shit in there, man.
36 shit diapers that he had fucking earmarked to send off to whoever fucking ordered them from his My Baby's Dirty Diaper fetish site. Disgusting fuck.
That wasn't even right, man. That wasn't even.
Wasn't right what you had them living in, you disgusting skank.
This woman won't give me my dog. She don't get my shit.
You took the dog and then left it chained up outside and drove away.
I can help me. They ain't nothing but some damn animals. They ain't nothing but some vicious ass.
You're an animal. Does that make me racist if I call you an animal? But you can call those white cops animals, right? They dropped the fucking ball as far as I'm concerned.
Motherfucking backstabbing. Just dirty, man. Y'all see the way the cops treated me? Y'all
No, we saw what that apartment looked like.
see the way the cops treated me? Trying to say I was a bad parent. I'm over here with two
You are a bad parent, you disgusting pig.
damn babies. Doing my nothing else but shit. You know, but y'all see what's going on. I want to. It's all about money. The cops work for them. Please help us, man. We fucked up right now.
No, you're not. You're taking over the world. We can't even get into sports. You're fucking all our women.
We're in a messed up position. We're in a messed
What you said. Come on, buddy. You were gonna piss on my grave, remember? You told me I had lived past my expiration date.
Everything about this wrong, man. Everything about this.
You're right. You're absolutely right. They should have taken those kids, and you are disgusting.
Everything about this illegal. You don't. Now the damn. If I got my. All right, stay here and watch my stuff, please.
He's going to get his
They
gun.
didn't let me get nothing to the apartment. Hey, bro.
Yeah, they did. You argued with them for an hour.
How we gonna do it? Hey, y'all, we're gonna start doing skits. Y'all start supporting us on the.
He's going to start doing skits. That's his answer to the problem. So I believe that's what the cop meant when he said taking care of business, buddy.
Skits. I got a family, man, that's gonna help me do skits. We're gonna start doing skits, y'all.
What is that? How's that? What the fuck are you even talking about right there? You're going to start doing skits? What the fuck are you talking about?
Help us, man, please. I'm fucked right now.
No, you're not. You're taking over the world. Remember, you're fucking all the white women. We can't get into sports.
Guys, really. On the counter is some baby food.
Ugh, on that
hell of a lawsuit.
there was dirt, garbage all over the counter. Oh, look, he's just talking about a lawsuit.
That bitch was on their side. You don't deserve nothing. Put up for every goddamn penny that they think they got. Because I ain't going out like that. They ain't did nothing but be bullies, intimidate people, harass people.
Shut the fuck up, loser.
We ain't got no money for being up. Let's go back and get that girl. Let's go back and knock that dick in the car.
That poor dog, no water. Dog got no water, nothing. They don't give a fuck about the baby or the dog. None of them.
Go get my shit. You see, they took my knife.
Give the dog some water. Who is he in the car with? Is that Mosaic's husband? Seriously?
You got the knife, right?
No, that ain't Mosaic's husband. So all they're caring about is fucking the knife. Really?
Took my knife.
Wow.
Thought they was gonna take it. They thought they was gonna.
No, he just said that he's got your knife, but why were you armed, motherfucker? Now, I bet you if they'd have shot you for any reason, it would have been unarmed black man, but apparently you weren't, right?
Run through my shit, take my guns,
Wow.
take all my shit, man.
Wow.
No, I ain't letting nobody have my shit.
Wow.
I ain't letting nobody
That poor
fuck with my
dog.
shit. You crazy?
I'd love to know what happened to the dog. Because we all know what happened to those poor babies. Disgusting. Ugh.
Thank you for 20. See what I mean? She's always up on it. But it's because she blocks people. It's either SG or Chosen One Community, one of them.
So there's TH once again trolling her own chat, trying to blame other people for it. Because I don't troll, motherfucker.
Thank you for 20. See what I mean? She's all. I'm making your guys' homemade fries with vodka. Well, Janelle, if I were you, I'd wait until you gain a little bit of weight, and then then start working out. Because you don't want to work off the weight. Who do you think they are, Janelle? I think a lot of them are SG.
Wow. You think a lot of them are SG. Are you talking about smart, bright, brilliant, beautiful people? Oh, no, you're talking about trolls called commentary cunt. No, bitch. That I noticed that you didn't even block. Like, I could still see it. So, why wouldn't you have blocked it? I'm blocked. So you think I would go and call myself commentary cunt? You need to check yourself, you fucking weirdo. You think too much of yourself, bitch. Another one.
I think a lot of them are Mary and SG. Here she is.
You're just looking for any reason,
I
aren't you,
forgot
Tia?
how to work it. Oh. Hey, girl, you look pretty. Thank you. I've just worked. And then, well, I did, shower, cleanse my face. And I'm trying to find the dang cream because I wanted to show it. And I'm going to, use consistently for days and test out for y'all. And you can actually get this little tiny guy at Meijer's for $3. It's just Cetaphil moisturizing cream. But it says it defends against.
I can't believe they can all talk about makeup and cream, and yet I had makeup and cream on my wish list, and it was a big fucking ordeal.
Weakened skin barrier, dryness, irritation, roughness, and tightness. That sounds good. Yes. And then I got this by Essence. It's like a lash extension mascara with lengthening fibers. It was only like $4.99. So I figured I would try that. And then I got this on clearance. I think it's the dupe for the Urban Decay All Night. $6.99 at Myers. So I'm gonna try that. Yeah. This was my other clearance item from NYX. It's a tinted brow mascara. This was $4.04. Yeah. I have, what the fuck? You guys see these girls? I have blood cancer. Hello, all crackhead dope sniffers. You're getting on my nerves, Mary. I wonder, yeah, well, I'm almost wondering if it's because you spoke truth on, or you spoke your truth on what's her name. Like, not that it was horribly, like you said anything terribly bad, but I'm just saying, it's just kind of odd that I talked about what I did, you said what you said, and now all of a sudden, here comes all these crazy name trolls. Yeah, yep, you're right. I don't think that's SG, they're just trying to make you think it is. Really? I think so. Because I don't think SG, what purpose, or what point would SG have to troll you? I thought she had bigger fish to fry or other.
I don't troll anyone for now, but thank you for pointing out that.
She was more worried about. That what she said? I don't know. I've honestly really not even watched her much. I've been trying to not tune in to quite a few people. It helps. Me too, girl. Me too.
Sure you have, Tiffany.
Me too. So when you make it, yeah, 420 chick said it's very, very, like I said, the only reason I agree with that is because she already admitted she was all them freaking trolls, and that was 5. So if you're 5, I guarantee you got plenty of other accounts too. Yeah, yeah, you guys are right. I didn't think about that. Like weird names like that, or it could be her and the W together, just like with as many as there is. Because let's not forget, he would brag about how he has like 4 or 5 devices. Yeah. So he could be multiple places. Because that's one thing he would always try to like use or say. He'd be like, well, how could I have been trolling there if I was in Janelle's chat or whatever? But it's like, you just told me you did because you have 4 devices. Yeah. Yeah. Weirdo. Now, if y'all want to keep trolling, I can keep giving out secrets. Hell yeah. Well, I'm just saying that shit gets annoying. And then I'll figure out what it is, and then I'll give out. Personal secret. Oh yeah, it does. You just never saying before, but I just want to. I went back and forth, you know. Oh yeah. I went back and forth. Yeah, I didn't know, and I definitely went back and forth in my head. So, but you always like would tell me like, you know, you can start again tomorrow. You know, don't beat yourself up. It's not like you weren't provoked. So it always feels good when you have someone that's like, it's all right, you know, because it does stop being like that, you know. Yeah. And then, like I said, with CPS, like, what you know what I mean? It's like like the darn SG says, you can't have it both ways, okay? Like, I don't know. It's just like messed up. Yep, it is messed up. Look at those samosas, girl. I'm not saying that he's a bad dad either. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not fair or right for CPS to be called on anyone. because of people's emotions.
Okay, so anyway, so have you guys ever heard of the book Sinner? You know what's crazy is all the time, like, all this fighting here was going on, and these fucking, riots because they didn't want to, all this, the civil unrest and shit going on. All that time, right? In the meantime, all this shit was going on to the Jews and others. Like, there was like 20 million people in the gulags in Russia. That's slave labor. I mean, slave labor. And fucking, they, like this guy here, Nitty, he wants to brag about his father making, $50,000 a year working for, the car factories and stuff. I mean, but those were Nazis. So your father, what was he, a slave owner? I mean, really, was he like off the slaves' back in slave labor camps?
The SS would convert Auschwitz I into a prisoner of war camp. Later on, construction of Auschwitz II, Birkenau, started, which would become the site of countless atrocities. Of the 1.3 million people sent to Auschwitz, 1.1 million people were killed, and their remains
17 million altogether in concentration camps of all different races, religions, and stuff. It didn't matter if you even converted. They killed you.
Desecrated. That in itself is a shocking figure. But the world would soon be shocked even more as survivors reported the ghastly truth of what had actually happened. When Hitler assumed control of Germany as the Chancellor from 1933 to 1945, he would implement a policy of mass extermination that had been cited by multiple right-wing extremists before him. This policy of the Nazi ideology came to be known as the final solution to the Jewish problem. Before the start of World War II, Germany already had multiple concentration camps, which acted as detention centers for Jews, political prisoners, and other enemies of the Nazi state. But these were just the foreshadowing of what was to come.
How come I never see any big groups like, I mean, blacks are so like, about protesting and having a fit about, human atrocities. What, unless it's going on with somebody else, is not a big deal.
And not the full picture. As the Nazis invaded Poland, they set up concentration camps in Polish army barracks.
I mean, how the fuck is Bear Company and Siemens and IBM and all of them still fucking operating? How?
Rudolf Hess oversaw the development of this initial camp and was the camp's first commandant. The reason Auschwitz was chosen.
Crap! Here to save this one. Check this out. These little magazines, national scopes, and even.
You ever fucking again minimize your anti-Semitism, TH, to say that I'm not really Jewish. So you're really anti-Semite, and your excuse is I'm not really Jewish. You know what? You better shut your fucking trap, you fucking bitch. I find out your husband's doing any double dealing. Why are you getting food stamps? You're a married cunt. He has a job and a business. I'm gonna find out, bitch. I wasn't talking about you at all, but you had to start, didn't you, bitch?
45. The Auschwitz complex has become synonymous with brutality and inhuman horrors. Within those walls, some of the most savage crimes in human history were committed. Thousands of people managed to survive that hell and made known the aberrations that took place there. In this new military history video, we are going to learn about some of the punishments and penalties that were used within the most infamous extermination camp of World War II. Auschwitz was the largest camp established by Nazi Germany. It was a huge complex within which 2 forced labor camps and 1 death camp operated.
So, buddy, back then, would you have been running around saying you're a Hebrew? Where were those Hebrew Israelites? those black Hebrew Israelites during this time.
For its operation, it was divided into Auschwitz I, Auschwitz II or Birkenau, and Auschwitz III, known as Monowitz. More than 1 million people.
Where was the U.S.? Oh, wait a minute. The U.S. thinks they were fighting Saddam Hussein against nuclear weapons, but as it turns out, back during what was it? Late 80s, mid 70s, when the the Ayatollah and all that. That's when France sold the all the makings of the nuclear weapons to Saddam. Thank God for Israel, because if it wasn't for them, that went in and destroyed all of that. Because Egypt, the Saudis, all of them, they were all in cahoots, and fucking the U.S. was ready to sell all this shit to them. And when they backed out, the other side, right? And they backed out, they offered them to Israel. These they already had F-16 fighter jets, but these were other ones. Israel bought them. I think it's disgusting. Fucking disgusting. This country even sold the steel from the World Trade Center for a cheap price to China. It was like $120 per ton, and there was like 50,000 tons. I'd really be interested to know who got that money and where it went.
People lost their lives in these gigantic facilities, and 9 out of 10 were of Jewish origin. Hell began before entering. Above the entrance to the camp, there was a sign announcing Arbeit macht free, or work makes you free, a macabre.
I believe there's something similar to that above the Ford plant in Detroit.
Since the exact opposite was true. Work became another form of genocide that the Nazis called extermination through labor, that is, destroying people while taking advantage of their productive capacity. Those who, thanks to their health, escaped immediate death at Birkenau, were prepared for the tortuous life of work. Their heads were shaved and an identification number tattooed on their left forearm. Stripping them of their identity was the first of many tortures that Auschwitz inflicted on them. Men were forced to wear ragged pants and striped jackets. Women wore work dresses. Both genders were given shoes that were not the appropriate size.
I will tell you right now, Melissa, you fucking pig, saying I'm only Jewish when convenient. If I had a fucking gun to my head and all this shit was going to happen to me, and they said, "Are you Jewish?" You bet your ass I'm saying I am. You bet your ass. Fucking stank.
Causing foot deformities and lacerations. The prisoners did not have any change of clothes, and they slept in the same rags they worked in during the day. For this reason, diseases and infections proliferated that ended up claiming the lives of thousands. In this context, it was
other slaves in the South. They had Jean Baptiste. And there was a county in Chicago recently that paid reparations to blacks that lived there during 1919 to 1969. What the fuck is wrong with you, motherfucker? One of the first settlers, if not the first permanent not indigenous settler there, was a black person, Jean Baptiste. You know why Martin Luther King got shot? Because he was trying to be peaceful. They didn't want peace. People want to argue. People want to fight and kill. They're sickos.
It was common for prisoners to make mistakes or try to improve their disastrous quality of life. Any such activity was severely punished. The regulation of forced labor in Auschwitz was based on written orders drawn up by the camp director, as well as recommendations from the SS. The most common violations were related to attempts to obtain additional food, as well as failing to work satisfactorily. Even trivial things like smoking, resting at inappropriate times, or wearing clothes not approved by Nazi Germany were cause for reprimand. Even suicide attempts were punished within the facilities. If a prisoner made the decision to escape from hell, it was best to get the method right. If he survived, the penalties were severe. Although there was a regulation known as the Penal and Disciplinary Code, where the punishment corresponding to each offense was specified, the penalties were usually...
Can you believe all this went on? We had news, we had TV, telephones, all that.
arbitrary and depended on the morbid imagination of the directors and jailers. Usually, prisoners received different punishments for identical offenses. The most frequent of the scourges was confinement in Block 11, a facility within the main camp that became infamous for its living conditions. In Auschwitz, Block 11 was a kind of prison within a prison. There were those who committed some type of infraction, but also people who were waiting to be eliminated through the most varied methods. In fact, it was in that portion of Auschwitz that the first...
You know that in the 1860s, there was some black people who came here willingly to work in whaling. You know that? Did you know that there are children who are white that are enslaved? Sometimes I'll see shows about sex trafficking now, and I'll see those black pimps or even white pimps, but mostly black or some kind of gangs, and they've got all these women fucking that they take their money from and shit, or beat up, and think, well, they're enslaved. And yet we're still having the same fucking argument with the same people who, one of them just said, white people can't play sports anymore because of us. White people can't fuck their women anymore because of us. We're taking over the world. White people can't even live in their world anymore because we're taking it all over.
Executions using Zyklon B gas were carried out. There were also several torture chambers for the most varied techniques of physical destruction. This could include confinement without food, or staying in the Stazel cells, in which prisoners could only stand up. They were only 1 square meter and had a small hole to breathe. Prisoners could spend up to 20 days in these facilities, being forced to work during the day even without being able to get adequate rest. In this context, the Auschwitz guards and officials had a free hand to implement the most infamous torture methods. Wilhelm Bulger, also known as the Auschwitz Tiger, was a Gestapo officer responsible for the creation of the Bulger hammock. It was an iron bar suspended by chains. The prisoner, naked, was placed in the structure, with his wrists tied to his ankles. The hammock swayed and the prisoner was beaten, while Bulger interrogated him. The dizziness and shock ended in fainting and, after a while, in death.
Of course, while people like Melissa want to say, you know, I'm racist, and Quiche wants to say I'm racist, and Nitty wants to say I'm racist, and shit like that. I think there's a lot of people who say a lot of hateful things about me, but I'm willing to bet it's because of the same reason that a lot of propaganda has been spread about Jewish people, and there's just not enough, you know, attention brought to it.
The floors of the block were littered with the teeth and skin of Bulger's victims. The smell of cleaning chemicals and blood creating an unbearable atmosphere. Other truly infamous proper names are those of Maria Mandel and her apprentice, Irma Grease. Both were in charge of the female population of Auschwitz, and they liked to punish the prisoners sexually. Constant abuse, whipping, and even attacks with dogs were the price to pay for the slightest offense or error in daily tasks.
You know, I read sometimes as I'm on here, and I get distracted. So I'm reading this Bible here, and I'm thinking, like, if people believe in the Bible and if people read it, it's not looking good for if every nation rises up against Israel. Because I think the main point of the main thought of Israel is they really want to protect Jerusalem. They really want to protect the Holy City. It's written in the Bible that everybody believes except for Muslims. They actually believe in this guy, Muhammad, who just, married some rich woman that he didn't really love because, she had money and then he wouldn't have to work. And then he went and he hung out in the caves all day and smoked hallucinogenics and he couldn't read or write. But, he said, oh, this is what we have to do. But, in his story, even this angel that came to him to tell him these things got pissed off because he was like, write this down. And he was like, I can't read or write. And, and basically Muslims have to, they want to get rid of Jews. They got to wipe them out. They got to get rid of them. Now, one thing I'm inclined to believe is that it is possible that Jesus, per se, wasn't crucified, and that the ultimate sacrifice could have been that Simon. And some people were afraid of God's wrath, and they were like, okay, we got to figure out a way to protect Jesus. We've got to protect him, because killing a Jew and calling him the Lamb of God on Passover is a fucking disgrace. Killing anybody and calling their blood a sacrifice for, people to sin is really bad. It's really bad to say, here, drink this, it's the blood, eat this, it's the body. None of it's good. And the Catholics who wrote it, the Holy Roman Empire there, their mindset was he who dies with the most land and gold wins. I believe the Catholics on the flip side, since they're not mentioned in the Bible at all, I'm like, so you get the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Well, wouldn't the Holy Ghost be God? Like, that's the Holy Trinity, right? But when you've got the Holy Roman Empire, who thinks they are the Lord of the hosts, and compares themselves to God, they even believe, oh, if you go to confession and confess to us, you could, murder all week and give some money to us and confess, and you're all right by us. I mean, I think that the reason why possibly Jews might get, this is just my theories, okay? Jews might get mad when people are like, well, Jesus died on the cross. Okay, well, Jesus was a real common name back then. Okay. Jesus Barabbas also was killed. Or no, I'm sorry, they let him go. But he was right. They were like debating who should I let go? This guy or this guy? They both were named Jesus. Okay. It just wouldn't make sense to me that there's this third, this. Okay, I think we all have spirit in us. We do. We all have spirit in us. I don't think anybody should knowingly. I know that it's supposed to be, symbolic, but symbolically eating flesh and blood has no purpose. I think there was a time, though, when they might have tricked some people, and they still could be, into grinding some stuff up into that and putting some, maybe even if it's only a little droppy through, and tricking people into doing something that, I mean, really, history is written by the victors. The horrific deeds. They were killing Christians left and right. They were killing everyone. They just killed everyone, and they did. So a lot of, but it's okay, that the Catholics were killing everybody, and it's okay that Hitler was killing everybody for years, right? And Russia had the Gulag, but let those Israelites, try to protect themselves from them being invaded. They were being invaded. Okay? They were being invaded. Now it's Israel versus Israel versus Israel versus Israel versus. No, they attacked them. You know, they even put a limit onto how many Jews could immigrate to the US, even how many could be allowed into Israel and Palestine and stuff. And another thing, Palestine, you might want to thank Israel, because it was because they fought the British. It's a lot of their fault with that Balfour, but he was a richie, you know what I mean? And they wanted that, but they were into imperialism, like they were taking they like owning all the land. But the bottom line is, England sure didn't mind France. when they like tricked Israel near into like near the Suez Canal there, and Egypt fired upon them from their shores. Because suddenly, see, Britain had, that's the thing. See, all these countries that when they met together and had a meeting and said, okay, Hitler says to them, look it, this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to kill all of them. Okay? I'm going to put them in labor camps. Now, you can build in my country, which a lot of them did at like 1931, Bear, Volkswagen. You can build up, your factory in there, and you can use slave labor that we're going to have and work them till they're dead. And then don't worry, even though there'll be some kind of like tariffs that you can't, we're going to say, we'll make a whole big deal about, the passageway and imports and export. But don't worry, after that, you'll have a whole shitload of stuff, and they open back the lines to export, import, trade, right? And all those Jews are dead that built it all, Volkswagen and Bear, all those Jews that you did all your experiments on. Don't worry. You'll get your money. You'll get everything. They'll be dead. And that's what happened. I gotta listen to some bitch talk about, I live in Section 8. I don't live in Section 8. And I'm only Jewish. And what about Hanukkah? And I put my Cash App up at Christmas. Go fuck yourself, you fucking bitch. You fucking atrocity to God. Do you know how it feels for the Jews in my area to go through Bright Nights, which is, all these lights and stuff for Christmas, and get to the end of it and drive out under an arch that says brought to you by Siemens? Or that when I was going into that, PET scan machine and reading Siemens on the side of it. They don't even have the fucking decency. Like, I know that machine was part of like saving my life, right? But I don't even think they were using it to save people's lives back then. I think it was so they could inject, do nasty experiments with things and see how it was working with it. Bear even hold patent to heroin. All this is known. This is public knowledge. And we're like, these people, they dislike me more and a man. I'm sorry, seemingly doing horrible things to his baby. Now, Melissa, I would like you to tell me, when did you ever see me pick on Zach? Never. Okay? But we all know Sharon burned a Barbie with a hijab on, making it look like a public square femicide. But that fucking fake bitch over there that's only Muslim when it's convenient doesn't give a fuck. I'm more disgusted about it than that bitch was. So here's the reason why I think Israel fights. Here's why they fight. Because they believe. They believe. They believe. Okay? Here's why when people say, oh, the end of the world is coming, and everybody will go, Revelations, Revelations. So a lot of people, they talk about Genesis and Revelations. So they read the front and the back. Okay? That's what you can guarantee. They read the front and the back. They certainly didn't read the 5th page of the New Testament, because that says don't put ash on your head. It says you don't have to go to church. It says do not give money. Do not fast. Page 5. Matthew. New Testament tells you all that. You don't have to go to church. You can pray in your own home. God knows. But see, these churches will put the New Testament, right? New Testament. It looks very thin and small. And they know these people don't read to even page 5. So that right there is a test in itself. Okay? They know what they're fucking dealing with. Right? Right. Okay? Okay. Hope you guys don't mind doing a little studying with me. Okay? Okay. Matthew is always one of my favorites. It comes right, very first book of the New Testament. Okay. This is really interesting. Every time I read the Bible, I am just like so blown away. So blown away. I really am every time. Hope you guys don't mind. It is Sunday anyway, right? Blown away. I'm gonna try to get through this. Okay. So really interesting. I gotta wonder. I mean, so see, that's why I'm wondering if they keep trying to kill the strike. Okay. Thus says the Lord of hosts, I am jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I am jealous for her with great wrath against her enemies.